So.
I guess I can't do
Hey,
that
everyone.
same intro again.
I should do it.
There will be a bloopers reel. We'll throw that in at the
Forget
end.
about it.
We were having technical difficulties.
Tell me about it.
Welcome back
Holy crap.
to, how did you phrase it again, Tom?
Oh, welcome to Two Dudes and a Chick Watch Jen Cox.
Yes.
Oh my god.
In the last
We're not
episode...
we're not a porn series, but we're doing our damned hardest to try and change that.
Oh, really? I didn't get the memo, but guess what? I'm in. Good time.
Is this the
So
new
here
level?
we are
is this the
for
new level that porn intros are going to go? Like, it's going to start out like just being like a fucking like a let's play or a fucking reaction, and like it's going to somehow transition into porn. Yet none of the characters are actually in the same location.
Right? It was like all accidental. It's like, oh, I fell into that vagina. But, you know, whatever.
What are you, an anime protagonist?
I mean, I do have my own harem. I mean, just ask the Discord.
Yeah. At this point, yeah.
The Discord is your personal harem.
I am Bae.
On the last episode of Gen Lock, we established that Cammy is still best girl.
Heck yeah.
Got her head ripped off, too.
Yeah, she got her head ripped off.
Did we ever establish if she did feel it, though?
She felt something.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Hopefully they follow up on that.
And we established that General Grievous is now in the show. And he's kind of mean. He's kind of an asshole.
Right, don't kick my ass.
He was always
don't
an
kick
asshole.
my ass. I haven't watched Star Wars. No, who are you talking about? Which character in Genlock?
He's
the evil mech.
the giant
okay.
robot with
All right.
4 arms.
There you go.
Yeah.
I promise I'll watch it one day. I promise.
Yeah. So we have a smaller cast today, and that's purely out of my own laziness.
Yes.
Because I don't feel like editing more than 3 audio tracks.
Toppy was not pleased. Very much expect him to complain about this in the next reaction.
Yep.
Should he not be spiteful enough to not show up? I think.
I cannot stress this enough. It's not that I couldn't. It's that I didn't want to.
And you are very clear about your laziness. So yeah, I believe.
Yeah, I mean.
No, for real. You'll say it. No big deal.
That said, I think we should jump right into it. You guys lit it up. We're starting at the rooster.
Let's see here. One second. 1 minute. 1 second. Fucking loading up. I promise it's ready. I promise.
Alright.
We're starting at the rooster teeth. And here we go. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
I'm just gonna put that in for me. I should have done that before we counted, but oh well.
That's pretty decent. I mean, like that's where I have the 3, 2, 1 go. It's usually pretty safe to find it.
Yeah.
I won't sing, but I am bopping away though.
So those other words that flip up, do you think they all mean something different?
Sorry, what?
Because there were like a number of different words, like Gen Cow, that flipped up before Gen Lock did.
Oh yeah.
Cow.
So I'm wondering if any of those have different significances to them, or they're just more fancy tech words they use.
Maybe it's the process towards Genlock until you get Genlock.
Yeah, they did remove Blaine's name from the credits.
But Blue Boy's still there.
But he's still
Interesting choice.
Yeah, I thought I saw that last week, and I'm like, did I see that? Okay, so what are the mechs? Okay, because here we see the mechs and they all look different. Like, they all have their own different thing.
Well, I think it's that they have different equipment, but I think the underlying armor is the same.
Right, yeah, but my question is, when are we going to get those? Because these mechs actually look kind of cool.
I mean...
Oh, yeah, look. Oh, my God.
You know what's going to happen now.
I never looked at her legs before, but they're rabbit legs.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I need to pay attention to this.
There's Widowmaker Bot.
That's why I never watch intros, even though they're like this. I'd rather find out myself.
I know. Sometimes it is really cool finding out.
All right.
Grey Haddock. Grey G Haddock.
Crab people walk like
What
crabs.
the fuck is that?
Oh, I think it's a nightmare.
It looks like...
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Do you always have freckles?
Oh, okay, we're following up on that.
Oh.
Awesome.
The Walking Dead. Oh my God. That lighting is spooky.
That's
Oh
creepy.
my.
The rest of it was kind
Oh,
of weird, but the rest of it was
Yeah.
good.
Commander Shepard.
she looks really weird there. I don't like that animation there. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, some of the animation there was a little wonky, but I do appreciate the attempt
Mm-hmm.
at some body horror.
Yeah.
Oh. I never got his name though, right?
Yeah,
Does
that thing
thing
needs
have a
like
name,
little
or
thick fur on it, so it'd be soft to touch.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get me like that again.
okay, good. Taking initiative from past trauma. You know what? Good.
I'm
Like,
thing.
oh my god, what if she becomes like super hardcore?
Oh.
Like super determined and like she
Hey,
drives,
Moyazaika.
she burns out through it.
Sleepyhead.
夜遅くまでゲームに明け暮れているみんなに
Leave me alone.
The British way of flipping you off.
Is it really?
Or you'll miss training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically a backwards peace sign.
Kenny said I'd really miss it.
Oof. That was nice.
Wow, that's a impressive
Ooh.
fall.
I do like that though. That's kind of cool.
All
Like
nighters all of a sudden.
transition.
Have you ever seen me?
Lefty.
Have any new info on our mystery mech? We've been out a few times.
Well,
Union's never thrown
the show's
Before
calling
that,
itself
Vanguard
out.
needs to get some information on the Union.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
on it,
Yes, I noticed.
but no follow-up, nothing. And is jumping.
To push you? She's been underperforming, but she'll get there. She has an incredibly flexible mind.
Her mind is still that can hear. Arse out of bed to make sure I'm on time to have a lie down.
You know, she's not wrong. When you think about it.
It's a little bitter somehow. Oof.
So they're kind of like making her the main character. I'm okay with this.
For this episode, at least, yeah.
Well, and the last.
She was really the main last episode. She was just kind of comic relief, I think, up until she got her head ripped off.
Chibi. Oh, left eye.
Is she
left
left-handed?
eye.
I
Left
can't
eye dominant.
Yeah, she's aiming with her left eye, but it looks like she's right-handed. That's cool.
Yes, because she's pulling the trigger with her right.
Wonder how much time has passed.
Nobody.
Wait. Dad, why does dash cam keep going off?
Oh shit. Did it go off again?
Okay. Ooh, flash. Cool. Memories.
Wait.
She can go through her
She
memories.
can see herself in her memories?
Or what she
Yeah,
saw, I
she's-
suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, she can delete
Oh,
memories?
don't
That'd be
do it.
awesome.
Don't-
I want one of
Don't
those.
cop out like that. Don't
No,
cop out like
she
that.
better not.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, that's an option?
I wish I wish that was an
Yes,
option
that
now.
Seems like that would have, like, long-spanning ramifications.
Self-modification.
Oof. Wow. What is she doing?
She's adjusting
She's
her.
going-
She's adjusting her own settings.
This has some major implications about the setting.
Whoa.
Yeah. This seems like an easy to fix design flaw, Dr. Weller.
Oh. She's going full roid mode, I suppose.
Oh, he's
Oof.
gonna let it go.
Oh, he's letting it go.
You think he's gonna let it see what
Yeah,
happens?
see what happens.
Just to see how it goes.
I guarantee
yeah.
you it's going to...
Boy.
Let's go. Another round.
Okay. Now, from a psychological standpoint, this can't possibly be good.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Kazu. Weak spots.
Are they... Wait, so...
Looks like she was evaluating the weak spots, maybe?
Do that during sparring.
Oh, nice! That kicks some ass, girl.
I mean, nice, but at the same time, oh shit.
Yeah, this is.
The doctor's trying to have her learn her own lesson, I guess, or whatever that's called. Make her own mistakes.
I don't know. This girl's 17. Like, he should know better.
No, I don't think she should know better. When I was 17, if I could have modified my stats, I would have done it.
No, I know. He should know
he
better, the doctor. I know she doesn't know better. Of course not.
Okay, whoa, hey, match over!
That's nice.
That looks like a ruby shot right there. Oh, dear God. Okay.
Telling you, full roid.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, this is
she's rabid.
Rabbit, rabbit.
Doctor! Pull her!
Okay, so he does...
Interesting.
今の最高
I love this guy.
Kazu's
This guy's
second
my
best.
fucking hero.
Yes, yes,
Second
absolutely.
best. He's second best scroll. He's second best scroll.
Yes. Wow.
Hi, Migus. Migus? I don't know. I'm retiring your name, though.
I forgot his name. I forgot now that you're. I said it out loud. It sounds weird.
Yeah. His nickname's being retared, so...
I wonder who's gonna
Hispanic
go.
Miles?
I wonder who's gonna go.
Healing is
No,
a
the other
force
one.
Oh.
Kami, not a slider setting. Movements, combined with your current state of mind, created a near-psychotic feedback loop.
Kazu.
Speaking of tatties, anyone else starving?
Speaking of titty. I want one.
Yourself. Shameful.
You shouldn't have to hack your code to feel better. The rest of us have...
Pot talking to kettle?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
True.
it's like, oh wow.
Are we really going to do this? Look. Aye. But isn't that the whole point of going out in a hole-on? That you can take damage like that and not have it matter?
Just cut.
Miller stuck his neck out so you could keep training when the Vanguard wanted to ground you, but you hide in the games all night.
Okay, fine. When I can sleep, there's this dream now. Like, I can't... Aye, how'd you... like, no, I'm not naked. You're naked?
I wasn't naked in there. Yeah? But, tell us more about yours, man.
Calm yourself, yes. But I didn't have any...
interesting.
Of course.
To be more specific, I dreamt about having a robot body long before I came here. But those...
Oh, this
my.
conversation is so inappropriate, but it's so funny.
You see, that is what the last episode's video should have been.
Yeah, that last episode needed something like
Like-
this.
No, that's alright.
Like the fact that she's against modifying your mind is an interesting character
Your
quirk.
team is functional or they're not. Which is it? If they're not, let me know so I can transfer. Then let's get started.
Oh, God damn it.
But we're going to shake things up a little with this next.
We're going to Florida.
Oh, no, we're going to Georgia.
Oh.
Intelligence has identified
Almost
another
as bad.
window of significant satellite. Land about 400 miles to
It's a
our
pants
east.
factory.
The Union really doesn't want us to see what's there.
Atlanta is no man's land?
they were
Kenny, Florida.
compromised, scout drones relayed images of an industrial complex. Layout and support facilities. Even production of nanotech. Lieutenant?
Like the Colonel said, we're going preemptive. Baker's squad and Genlock team will take out the air defense grid. Charlie's squad will move in for a quick look-see. The joint for an aerial strike.
And get the hell out of Dodge fast as we can.
That's an affirmative.
We're going to cross it. Deal some damage back. You leave at 0430. Good luck.
70% of this room's not coming back alive.
I would say 30%.
Okay, looks like jealousy stuff we just missed, so...
Oh, man.
Why would they have a hologram projector out here?
Light flare.
Yeah.
Nice.
You could return to the
So I guess Vanguard and
Would you?
Genlock are
I don't
different.
think that's really... I don't think that's really an option.
back to us didn't occur to you?
It's not like that. I can't fight if I'm not in a hole.
Go.
What if it wasn't?
I'm gonna take orders from a ghost.
There are other ways. You've done your part on the battlefield. You've got another shot at...
I don't know if they'll ever figure out how to fix my body. Maybe in a few years, maybe never. The Union, everything they did, everything they took from me, from us, they got. And that's one more morning I wasn't supposed to have.
Look, I don't have a dong anymore.
Yeah, it's not happening, honey.
Look, you don't need a dong, believe me. Alright.
Alright, so so they got an hour to get ready. That was a quick hour. But yeah, I guess you're not gonna show it real time.
God, those suits are hot.
Apologies for having been so unavailable of late.
Clock prepping Doc's new toys for you.
Toys? Enhancements. In light of recent events, we have...
Ah, here we go.
Really? Really? Give the Japanese guy a katana?
He probably asked for it.
Oh, okay.
but
If
that
he
is
asked for
incredibly
it.
stereotypical.
Okay.
But they'll give you an edge. Yaz, word briefed you. Kami, Kazu,
Now they look. Yeah.
Really?
Need it.
Nothing for
Dude,
me.
I give you a giant schlong.
That's...
You just haven't been the same.
That's what happened.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's... I'm not gonna cry. Nope. I'm a hard ass.
That is.
I'm a hard ass?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, that was adorable.
That was. Oh man.
I've got to go.
That was precious.
You see, it's
That was
moments
fucking
like that. It
Uh-huh.
makes me feel like there is something really behind this show.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this episode's actually been pretty good.
Although...
Don't put your eyes on the facility. You don't know where that's been.
That was so stupid. But I love
Tell the strike to stand by. We'll give the all clear as soon as they...
Also, there was someone talking about the.
Who the hell is that?
Civilians? Human shields?
Henry Liu.
Colonel.
I know.
Wait, who?
Quality scientists thought Dedson's gonna...
Okay. Yeah.
Working on.
I don't like his voice
What?
acting.
Clock's ticking. Are we not gonna bomb the
Chad.
planet?
sir.
Chaz, whatever.
Oh no. No, no, no.
The
Whenever you guys get
Wait,
like
so-
this,
wait,
we wind up doing something.
Wanted a lab with a view, some peace and quiet, focus on my work. Never occurred to me.
You shut up before
So
you kill
they
us
were
all.
kidnapped from
I was
somewhere.
alive all this time.
They said it as if we're supposed to know what it is.
Yeah, they were
no.
presumed
I
lost.
think they're saving it for
Oh,
reveal.
I take it back.
Yes!
This motherfucker!
That is
Oh, I love him so much.
Kazu earning his key.
Wait, what? Hey, what are those?
He's dead.
Nice! Fucking punted that bastard.
Why did you come in unseen?
Why are you getting your mech? Oh, okay.
So she can manipulate
Alright.
things on the ground. Wait, no, you didn't need to.
Why did you?
Why did you come in without a mech?
I'm angry. Okay. No, I'm not angry, but.
Oh, that's what you could do that. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Like what you see?
I think I'm in love.
Doesn't
With
matter.
your mecha.
That's...
Wait, wasn't that guy black before? Now he's like
Oh
white.
my god, you're right. He really was.
Dude, that's fucking racist.
He was.
No, I think maybe it's the blue.
How come you can't shoot like that?
Oh, that's what those fucking flying things were. She gets her own drones.
Yeah.
In the intro. Okay. God, that confused the hell out of me every time I saw it in the intro.
What are those things they're shooting now?
What, the spiders?
Like, that.
Okay, I'm just
What
gonna
are
put this out there. Giant swords don't necessarily work.
I mean,
As like a fighting weapon? Or?
chop through that thing,
Yeah.
though. Well, according to Kazu, it does. Fucking, that still counts as mine.
Your angels are clear to target. Light it up.
I love Kazu.
Yeah, was that a Lord of the Rings reference? Because I'm thinking of the elephant. Like, that still only counts as one.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it?
You know, there could have been more of those scientists inside the facility, right?
Possibly. So this mission has so far gone off without a hitch. Oh, god damn it!
Wow.
Rolling on the highway.
Where is
Why are the,
everyone?
it just occurs to me, how are those things... What?
Where's the highway empty? Like that.
Yeah, I don't know how these things are propelling themselves. Like, do they have wheels?
Yeah,
on the
how are
bottom?
that? Yeah, do they have like? They do have wheels?
Yeah, look at her feet.
I don't know.
Like her feet.
Things they're moving too fast. I can't notice.
They have like skates. I think she
Uh-huh.
has skates, and I think they have skates.
Hey, that was from like the Nook.
Okay, why do the giant spiders have skates?
That is not how aerodynamics works. But you know what? We'll go with it. Where's the window
Where's the
open?
window? Wait, yeah, where's she
Why is the
going?
window open?
Like, her hair's not moving. So, where's the wind?
That can't.
Wait, so... Wait, they only stick to the bad guys?
They're magnetic.
Yeah, but only to the bad guys.
Because she wasn't aiming for Cammy.
It was... Alright.
Oh, hi, Sentinels.
There's a lot of Halo tech in this show.
Oh, they're in my wrist.
Oh,
Dude,
Hi.
it's the dude.
How's it going?
How
Hello
did you
there.
not notice it until right then?
Did he say...
Oh god damn it!
Let me go.
Okay, again, how did you not notice it until you were right there? Because it's probably been standing there a while.
Yeah, he's just been waiting on that road, and it's like, I got a feeling someone's coming this way.
Cammy, calm down.
Oh, we're doing this again, huh? Wrist beams! Wrist beams! You have wrist beams!
Yeah.
A shot.
He's gonna take...
Ooh, the eyes,
They're
the eyes,
sharing
the
a
eyes.
connection.
Ooh.
Oh no, did they switch Holons?
I think just the eyes. That's what happened last time. What? You think too loud? You haven't shut up since your birthday?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but...
Yeah, I was gonna say, aerial combat is a very interesting technique.
Look at the times roll. Copy? What's a copy?
Is it him?
Oh, there's copy.
Is it all of them?
I think.
Dude, interesting.
Wait, is that thing bolt action?
Why do you have giant bolt action rifles?
What? You're gonna have this cable sticking out?
Shoot the ship!
Don't pose. Alright, so he knows.
Okay.
So
this is kind of
Wow.
yes. Let's see, this is also I want to just check the voice cast for 1 second and see. All right, the doctor guy, Henry, someone. Wait, is that Percy D?
I'm going back to, let's see.
Did they get Percy D to voice a
Oh,
character?
Prost? Yeah, oh, he definitely... Oh, he was probably the doctor, wasn't he?
Yeah, Henry Wu. I'm guessing that's him.
Yeah, that's Prost. That's Prost.
Someone shows his name, right? Huh. Oh, hey, Lawrence did voice a character.
What?
There you go.
Who is the character?
From Funhouse, Lawrence.
Oh. Who
that was a thing before the show started. It was a joke. Anyway, so, wow, okay, so...
I have many questions.
Many, yes.
Like,
so,
okay, first of all...
The mech...
Go ahead.
So, wait,
Let's go this beat by beat.
Okay.
At the very beginning of the episode, let's see. I'm going to see what those names are. There's different names.
Different names.
The Genlock thing. The Genlock.
We're gonna go back to the intro. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just going back to the intro because I want to see what that is. Let's see. Chase, Gen validate. Yeah. So it's like. Gen
It
in.
could just be like
alt caliber ignite sync valid lock. Okay, so it's like different steps, I think.
I think like stages,
process.
right.
Oh, I think now that I think about it, I think we saw some of those when she was flipping through the options in her head.
Right. So she's having
So,
nightmares, and apparently everyone's having these dreams, these weird dreams about things.
About the robots, about them being in the robots, and then like.
I don't know if they're having the exact same dream that she's having though.
Yeah, they're not the same dream. They're just a similar dream.
They're similar, right. Except for
she's
the
having
naked
nightmares. Kazu again, inserting himself as best as.
Kazu is bae. Like.
Kazu is my fucking hero.
He's head first, ask questions like later. Like like I don't care, let's fight. Oh my god, I thought like when she asked him, "Are you okay, Kazu?" He's like, "That's great." Like you could feel it, like haha. Great voice acting and everything too.
We'll come back to the personality thing because that's a pretty big.
What personality?
Like the personality adjustment, which is
okay.
a pretty big deal. I think. The romance or the relationship between Chase and Miranda was stronger this episode, I thought.
Okay.
I felt it too, yeah.
Because I think they weren't trying to go for the petty drama of it. They were going for the actual horrific reality of I might never be me again. Like they're actually focusing on what people would actually focus on in these situations.
I wouldn't call it romance, though. I would just call it trying to reconnect.
It's not romance. The relationship, the connection
That's the
between
point.
the two of them.
Yeah.
Is that they're not focusing on the petty romance.
Right.
They're focusing on the fact that these are two people that cared about each other, and one of them is basically on the verge of death at all times.
And we just lost the thing again. Okay, well now we're just discussing, so I guess we can just freeball it.
Oh no, because my webcam is picking up you and Tom, so you could probably.
Well, I might be able to work with that.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
At least it should be. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
Like, do you actually consider this living? Like, that is a fucking powerful question.
It is.
Yeah.
The moment with the equipment setup between all the mechs and giving Chase wings, really touching. Like,
Yes.
for as much as I think Chase has been kind of undercooked so far as a character, he got a lot of nice touches this episode. I think really helped flesh him out a little bit more.
I'm still a little bored with him a little bit. Like, I need more for a main character, right?
He is not super interesting from a base standpoint. It's everything that has happened to him since he's died that's the interesting thing about him.
Right.
It doesn't feel like before the Genlock he had a personality, except for let the good times roll, which hasn't been brought up at all again. Sort
Till
of.
now.
We
Till now.
just did.
Yes, but like it's being brought up by a completely different character.
Right.
Which we'll get to that. Yeah. So, Cammy and her little psychotic break there.
Or void rage.
First off, why couldn't Ruby have had it that good? And second of all, I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought Cammy. But the thing is, like, why would that even be an option available to the pilots?
Oh no, it absolutely should not be an option to the pilots.
How do you quantify those things? So, what were the options that she messed with? Let me see them.
She messed with. Let's see. I had
Raymond's gonna look for him, but
I read them as we were looking at them, and I
but
cannot.
yeah, while Raymond looks for that, Tom, you're absolutely right. Like, pot kettle.
Confidence, aggression, reflex, speed, adrenaline, inhibition.
Adrenaline. Okay, but you're right because like Yaz or whatever was like, oh, shameful. Like you totally. That's your gig right now. That's your shtick. You are.
Well, no, that Valentino is saying it. It's like you don't need to. What was her exact wording? He's like, you don't need to change who you are or something like that. And I'm like,
I didn't hear Valentino.
Hi, Pot.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Yaz or whatever.
No. Valentina said like you don't need to change who you are, and it's like,
and I'm like,
I don't remember.
That's kind of weird. Like. I like because like that has the potential to set up multiple facets to this character that has the opinion, I can change my body whenever I want to be whatever I want, and then immediately turns around and says, you can't change your mind because you shouldn't.
Yeah, Valentina should not have been the one to deliver that.
Well, no. But the thing is, it could be an interesting, because that's the thing about people that a lot of people don't. The thing about humanity that people don't like to acknowledge is that we are full of contradictions and hypocrisy. Every human has contradictions and hypocrisy. I, for example, I hate drugs and narcotics, and yet I'm addicted to caffeine. like I have to acknowledge that's not a good thing. So it's like when it comes down to that, that's where I need to have the jury out on that, where it's is she a hypocrite or are the writers hypocrites? Because I'm still
leaning towards the writers.
What?
But
yeah,
I'm banking on probably the writing staff didn't take that into consideration.
If I had to put my money on it, I'm betting it's the writing staff because it feels like undercooked ideology. But I mean, we're only we're 5 episodes into a series of 8 episodes, and I guarantee you we're going to get at least one more season.
Hopefully.
It's too big to fail. This is a too big to fail production. It's going to get a second season.
Maybe.
Then it might sputter out.
Yeah, but well, that depends on how many people are watching it, because I don't know how many first subscriptions this is pushing, but
yeah. I think Gardica gave it a good review, and
I don't know who that is.
Glass Reflections.
Yeah. Arcada, yeah.
Arcada. Yeah. I call him Gardica because I think it's G Arcada or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen some Glass Reflections. I think he's pretty good. Andy hates him, but
Fat Man thinks he's bland. That he's like the most like milk toast reviewer. And I'm just like,
possibly.
He is a little milk toast, but he's a decent kid. He's a good kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has a good fashion sense. I like his outfit.
Yes, yes, he does. Anyway.
Yes, but so.
Okay, Valentina says you shouldn't have to hack your code in order to feel better. That's what she says.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like you shouldn't have to change your body to feel better either. And it's like
hack your code.
It isn't changing your body also kind of like hacking your code.
And
so that raises the questions of what she considers just versus unjust.
Okay. And then right after she says, we some of us have gone through some stuff if you let us help, basically. So
yeah,
I don't know.
So my understanding is like it could very much lead to Valentina being a deeper character. As much as I believe it's undercooked ideology, I'm going to reserve the judgment on that, and I'm going to say it's probably character. It's character based.
Okay.
Say what you will, everyone. You can put your things in the comments down below about that.
I'm enjoying that sex appeal AF.
I thought, regardless, this was way better delivered than that clunky exposition. In the last
It felt more natural. Yeah.
Yeah.
That lunch table was a lot better somehow. Especially like I can show you if you no thank you. It was that was cool.
Yeah. The camo I wanted to bring up. Someone pointed out that the point of the camo in a military setting like that is to change the silhouette of the figure. People were pointing that out to me all throughout the comments of the last video, and it makes sense that when you change the silhouette, it's much harder to get an aim on something.
Yeah. All right.
I'm also feeling the camaraderie a little more in here.
Yeah.
Like
a little bit better.
when Connie was talking to the doctor, and then they came up to her right away. Like they did the touch on the shoulder, and Kazu kind of like did a head pat with the little scratchies on her head. That was so cute. I don't know. Kazu's like best boy.
He's second best girl.
Second best girl. Okay, sure.
Second best girl.
Are you assuming his awesomeness? No, okay. No.
I'm assuming Cammy's awesomeness.
So
she is so far the most well-developed character in this show.
So far.
So far. But we all knew that was going to be the case as soon as everyone saw her.
So on a personal level, I would love to have a machine that can erase some memories. Yeah, it'll like leave some gaps in there, but some of the pain that those memories cost, I can sign up for it.
I can respect.
See, I'm glad they didn't go that route though, because that's basically them saying, "Hey, we have an option to make this character more interesting, but we're not going to do that." And thankfully, they didn't do that. So
I can respect that, but like for me, losing memories is literally losing parts of myself. Like you don't understand what people don't consider there might be completely unseen ramifications to losing memories, because memories are what ends up shaping our personality in tandem with our biological makeup.
Hoseki no Kuni.
When you delete a part of your memories, Hoseki no Kuni is a great example of it. Land of Lustrous. When you delete a part of your memories, you are literally deleting a part of who you are intrinsically as a person from your mind, but you're not deleting the event. So, like, if it's a physical event, especially, your body's going to remember the trauma. You can't change that. Your cells remember the trauma, but your brain won't. And so, you'll have this dysphoria between your body and your mind about this horrific event that happened to you.
Well, if you were aware that this is an option and maybe that happened, or like you leave yourself a note, it's like, yeah, there's going to be a gap here because I did this. I personally...
but again, like, yeah, we probably all done some cringy stuff, but like...
I mean, you're right. Like, in order to get past stuff, you have to get through it and not...
Yeah. No, I get where you're coming from, Dashie, especially because we talked about certain things, and it's just like, I see living through a traumatic event and then growing from it.
Right, it shapes you.
As an incredibly important part of being human. And so the fact that this is available to soldiers especially.
Oh, yes.
People who are going to be, because it's like the big thing that helps a soldier become a better soldier is surviving on the battlefield. And in fact, actually being able to both die on the battlefield and survive it is incredibly useful experience. So that if you remove that option, if you give them the option,
the more you talk about it, the more I'm like, maybe not, because Yeah,
So
you gotta
I-
learn. You have to go through all that stuff. Yeah.
So overall, I'm with Tom in this. I'm glad they didn't go that route,
Mhm.
but it does make me scratch my head as why they offer it in the first place because of all the philosophical, biological, mental implications of it.
Mhm.
It's like there's so much there, especially with then you couple that with personality modding, and like I want to know how that works. How the hell does that work exactly? Like how do you quantify like personality traits in the human brain?
I mean, it did
I mean,
say
like-
it did say like you can increase the levels of what was that, adrenaline?
Adrenaline, that one makes perfect sense. Like up
Adrenaline and like effectiveness in combat.
I guess it'd be like just like putting a chemical concoction into your
Mhm.
body to make it work a certain way.
Right. Shoot up real quick, like do a
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction kind of thing. Ah. But yeah,
Well,
I have a little beef with the whole Cammy thing though. We don't know how much time has passed, but it was, for me, it felt a little too quick for her to get. No, she didn't get over it, but like.
She not no, I don't think she
Right,
got over it
but
at
she-
all. I think that's the whole point.
Yeah, so I actually I like the Cammy thing because like a lot of shows would just automatically have the character wallow in self-pity or something like that and just not do anything. I like that it's a demonstrable fact of Cammy's personality that when she comes up against a challenge, she takes the mentality of a gamer in that she always pushes to usurp the challenge. She is a gamer at heart, and it's actually a really strong character trait.
And I think
It's
it was
why-
episode 1 that they said these are one, some of the most adaptable people, or like.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
like
remember what the doctor said. though.
prerequisite to become
like
a
that, right,
genuine
right.
pilot.
Okay.
I think Dashie, you're right. The guy with the black spiky hair and the goatee is not a very good actor. His voice acting.
Yeah,
is
there was something
flat.
like, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jody, I think
Yeah.
her name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Chad from Screw Attack.
Is he good in that?
In Screw Attack?
I
I don't know.
know.
It's not a show. It's just
Oh, I don't know.
he does the death battles.
Yeah.
Oh.
He sticks out.
What does he do in Death Battle?
What's his name? Boomstick?
He's Boomstick?
He's Boomstick?
Yeah.
He's Boomstick and he's not doing the Boomstick
Oh my
voice? like what the hell? He's in a military unit!
Even I know Boomstick.
Boomstick!
What the fuck?
I don't care
Wow.
if it's Boomstick. Having Boomstick shooting people would be freaking awesome!
Oh yeah. Like I said, even I know Boomstick, and it's like now I'm so disappointed. Like,
Yeah!
shit,
That
what a
just made
waste.
his character like 20 times worse!
Yeah.
You know what? This show, 1 out of 10. Fuck it. I don't get to see Boomstick going out on the battlefield, blowing shit up with a mecha. God damn it, Greg, you missed a golden opportunity.
I mean, the character's probably gonna be dead by the end of the season.
Probably.
Anyway, so.
We'll see. I'm not sure how Gendo or Bucci they're
I
going
mean, they're very clearly setting up the love triangle with these three.
I don't know. He's
right.
giving the jealous eyes, you know.
So I am going to go back and listen to everything the robot says because I am
Okay.
very intrigued by that.
Yeah, he was speaking really softly too.
It was like, yeah, like also I had a stutter, and also another thing too, like for what it's worth, not that it covers anything, but Chase was talking to the doctor, basically saying like, "Is this all the info we have on this? Like, why do we have nothing on this like new robot or whatever?" I don't know. I'm thinking it's maybe I'm reaching. I'm hoping for something because I know we don't know anything about the Union yet. But
I'm going to deafen myself so that I can listen to it, but I'll still have commentary running through this.
I mean, okay. So, yeah, I 100% agree.
You're too loud. Like, shut up! You're too loud. You haven't shut up since your birthday or something.
Yeah, it was. I wrote it down. Yeah. You haven't shut up since your birthday. You said it too loud. You haven't shut up since your birthday. And then Kabi, and I think in the beginning he says Miranda. I think. Like when she glides and breaks and looks up. I think the thing says Miranda. I could be wrong.
I know he says "let the good time." It says
Yes.
"let the good times roll."
So.
Yeah. So. No, part of my brain is thinking like, is it just like record? Is it like a recording? Because it sounds like it's a recording of some kind. Like maybe it's. I know. I'm just speaking into the wind right now, but it seems like it struck me that it seemed like it was maybe an audio recording on some kind of a loop. I don't know. That's what my main at least with the good times roll. But then he said you haven't showed up since your birthday, and that's the only thing that makes it not seem like that. So I don't know. Someone could be in there, or it could just be a recording. Anytime Dashcam wants to come back in would be great. Oh, Fat Man's not even on.
There we go.
Okay, so let's see the options of who it could be if someone was in there. We got not Dead Blaine.
Not Dead Blaine. Okay.
Or Dead Blaine.
Wait.
Jody could be doing a double agent thing, because I don't know where Jody
Wait
went
a minute
during that
though.
whole exchange.
Did Dead Blaine? Did he die before or after she said happy birthday? He died before.
Who said happy birthday?
What's her face? Cammy, when she was singing happy birthday? When she got into the robot? Yeah, so he died before. He didn't hear happy birthday.
Yeah,
since your birthday.
He said you haven't showed up since your birthday.
Right.
So.
I'm thinking the second birthday. Title of
maybe
from last time.
Maybe, but then how would it?
All right, and it's a low voice, but I think like you said, it could be a recording.
I just listened to them all. So he says, Miranda.
He does.
He
okay.
says, you think too loud. You haven't shut up since your birthday.
You think too loud.
You think too loud, and let the good times roll.
Does he say copy or something?
Chase. He says copy, I think. So
okay, so he did say Miranda.
Yeah, I think this is Chase. I think this is the and what I think might actually be the case. Vanguard might not have Chase's body.
Then what's in the tank?
A hologram.
But you heard it go boom when he hit the thing.
Well, yeah, but like you can with the technology.
The hologram doesn't do it though. Oh.
What I mean is like they have the technology to replicate that stuff, especially if they need to fool someone into thinking we have who you are. What they
okay, so the nanotech. I'm trying to think of an alternative here because that would be I think that would be kind of a weird twist.
It's either that or Vanguard. Like one of the two, either the Vanguard or the Union has a copy of Chase's brain, and that's piloting whatever they're piloting, and the other has the actual body. And I would not be surprised if it turns out
maybe the Union ended up with the lower half.
Yes, my legs are controlling everything. No wonder he's so good at kicking. They gave him the extra arms to compensate. No, actually, that reminds me. I didn't notice this because like I was trying to pay attention to so many other things at the same time and trying to figure out what he said. But they tore off both of its arms, its lower pair of arms, and so that
it tore off 2 out of 4.
Right.
2 out of 4, the lower set.
And I was just asking before, if it has 4 arms, how come it only uses 1 at a time? Like, was it me, or was it only using 1 at a time? Like last episode too.
Because
it was annoying.
If it's piloted by a human mind, like a Genlock, like a Holon, then the human mind is not used to a second pet of a third pair of appendages. So manipulating them would take different amounts of mental thought.
Okay, you can still do 2 though. We're used to 2.
Maybe not. Maybe the fact of just having 4 have enough mental strain to basically reduce you to being only using 1 at a time, which seems counterintuitive. But the fact of the matter is, the more I've seen this robot, it definitely seems like it's way more advanced technology while simultaneously being way less advanced technology. It kind of goes with that rolling theme.
Now, in this episode, that same robot started running like a tiger, basically, on all 4s. How come it didn't do it last episode? Just slowly, like, hi, I'm the bad guy, and you have to see me. And that walks
because they got a new pilot in there. His name is Calvin. And...
Okay. And he likes the dramatic entrances. Yeah. I don't know. It just scared me. How does that move?
I had to think of it because I'm like, okay, you're making a Calvin Hobbes reference. I'm pretty
Calvin
sure.
Hobbes.
Yeah, it was Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah. Okay.
No, so I don't know.
I did
he does use multiple arms at once in certain parts.
I don't know. I was like, use more, but I did like the visual of them like sharing eyes.
Yeah, that was
pretty cool.
Yeah, it
reminds me of something that I'm writing for my book, which pisses me off even more. But
Yeah, use it anyway. Who cares?
I mean, they stole your idea, right? Quote unquote. So why not?
Yeah. I mean, I have evidence that all this stuff was written long
For
before
Atlas.
Genlock even came out, so
Yeah.
I have legal defense.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Atlas thing that floats, but sure.
I'm trying to think.
Sorry. All right. So yeah, she threw. The window was supposed to be open the whole time, or what? Because like
I guess.
like it looked like it was just she just chucked it, and
Maybe there's just no glass on those things. Maybe the windows are all fake.
That seems like a
one
very
way.
easily fixable design flaw.
But the wind, her hair wasn't blowing. I don't know. That's picky now.
There are windows on the. I guess she just like had it rolled down throughout the entire. Yeah, because the window is intact at like 2045.
And her hair's flawless. There's nothing's like moving around.
So let's see.
Again, nitpicking, but
it
it threw me off. Like, where's she throwing that? Oh, it was open.
Still there at 2055. Oh no, sorry, she rolled it up. That was after the chase. Let me see.
And also those things, there was no aiming. She just threw it out the window. How come they only stuck to the bad guys? You know?
I don't know. Luck.
Well, okay.
It would have been nice to see a glitch of some sort.
I don't know. Also, what was on Yaz's wrists? What she was like? It's on my wrist.
Like
what?
lasers or some kind.
Just lasers, nothing.
Yeah.
Guess so.
Yeah, it's just laser cannons. Also, if you do look, you can get a good look at the wheels on the spider mechs at like 2015, I think. Let me see. 2014, 2015, 2016. Okay, 2018. You can see the wheels on the bottom of the spider mechs, and you can even see the wheels on the bottom of their mechs. Though I'm just gonna point this out. I don't think 6 tiny wheels on the bottom of a mecha's foot is going to
fast. This seems like a really bad design flaw, guys.
The spider mechs make way more sense from a design standpoint.
And if one wheel like is weird, then like the whole thing would go up. No way.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wondered like how effective it would be to just have ball wheels like the spider mech, like either they're spheres instead of wheels. I think that's a really cool design for like propulsion. I just don't know how effective it would be, especially because like stopping with those would be friggin' hard.
I don't know, but we got to make sure that Kazu asked for that sword. Cause I don't know, like little.
Yeah, that does seem. But he is also the melee character, so I guess.
Okay.
They could have given him a claymore, like that'd be awesome. Guy who just ran around with a claymore. Make him. There was that general in World War II, I think, or World War One. Not general. He was a like a colonel or something like that, who in every battle he says like no man should go into the battle with his sword sheathed, because he literally carried a claymore into battle in World War One.
Jesus.
And the man, I think he survived till like he was like 70, in like the mid 70s.
You mean his mid-70s?
Yeah, I know. I think he was 90, but it was in the 70s. He died.
In World War One? I got mixed up.
Yeah, so he was like what? World War One was 1918, 70s. He was probably about 30 years old in World War One. But yeah, so. I mean, do we have any more things to talk about in this episode?
So, well, I'm looking through questions right now, and Floof does bring up an interesting point about the modifying your own personalities. Like, what even is character development when you just alter your personality on the spot? That is potentially an issue.
Yeah, but the choice to do it itself is an expression of character. We can go into like the idea of it is fascinating when you get into the moral and philosophical quandaries, and if the characters explore that, I'm all go for this idea. But
yeah, I can see that being abused.
Yeah, I can see it being abused, and the thing is, I'm scared that it's going to be a one-off to this episode, that no one's ever going to use it.
You think so?
I mean, it's a possibility. Like, it could be it could just be a convenient Chekhov's gun for the episode.
I find the option.
We'll
the option to have it is
let's see.
It is interesting to have, but yeah, you're right. Somebody else should make that decision, especially if they're going under a lot of stress.
Yeah. Let's see. Isa's still going on. Why 40-foot tall mechs? I mean, he's asked that every week. I really don't have any other answer for him.
Because giant mechs are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Isa, buddy, I don't know what you want from us. What could be possible mecha shows they could be pulling from to make Genlock? He's again also really harping on that one. Any theories on what is in control of enemy mech?
What we just said, I think it's either a duplicate of Chase's mind or the actual Chase's mind.
Or it could be not Dead Blade.
No, I don't think it's Blaine. Like I said, I think because like the things that he said, if you remember very distinctly from the first episode, the Miranda, obviously he recognized who Miranda was. He said, "You think too loud. You haven't shut up since your birthday." I think that's what he said to his little sister.
You haven't shut up since your birthday?
I don't think so.
I don't remember that either.
I remember the phrase "you think too loud." I remember that. No, wait. Was that what his mother said to him or to his sister? I have to go back and watch the first episode now.
Yeah.
I remember that. Let's see. Ruckus wants to know, why does it hurt when he pees?
Come on.
I mean,
you should probably see a doctor about that.
Yeah. Why does Raymond look like he came from a boy band and not a good one?
All right, come on, Jen, motherfucking
Who said that one?
Starscream.
Fucking Starscream. No, you're gonna make that a habit if you keep reading those. If you have any like gun questions,
what does it feel like coming back from several failed coups?
Why has nobody made any Tupac jokes about Chase yet? Should we be making Tupac jokes? I'm laughing because you're laughing right now. I don't get that.
Because they brought Tupac back as a hologram.
Oh yeah, they did. I forgot about that.
Oh Lord! Oh God, that's terrible.
So you're reading them, right, Tom? You're good.
Yeah. Where the hell is the union being led from? Still have no idea.
Again,
oh yeah, still
another point up. Another point off. We don't know who the enemy is.
Yeah, that's not good.
We need something, guys. Come on. This really isn't as difficult as you're making
Literally,
it out
we
to
just
be.
have to say, what is their goal? Do we know their goal? If the characters don't know their goal, then admit the characters don't know their goal. Have someone address what their goal is.
I mean, they kind of said that with Chase saying it to the doctor for a moment, but about that mecha, but it had nothing to do with the actual union itself. It was just that one mecha. Oh, you'll see.
Yeah, no, I know that. It's just, oh God, that...
Yeah, what caliber weapons are on the mechs? I don't fucking know.
I don't think they have addressed that. It might be in like one of those text screens that we saw. Like they flash a lot of those really quickly at us.
Maybe. Why has nobody on either side considering doing the Mujahideen thing and just fire RPGs at the mechs from windows? Because...
that seems like kind of a thing you need to set up.
Yeah. Can I have Tom's desk over my dead fucking body? Why are some of the Holons armed with the equivalent of a handgun? Yeah, that's a very good question. I don't know why Cammy's just fighting with a handgun.
Yeah, I mean, it would do, but I mean, the handgun. Honestly, it doesn't seem like even the sniper rifles are doing that much damage.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, guns. The guns on for these mechs are weird. I don't know how I feel about them.
Overall, I think this was one of their strongest episodes yet. Still a lot of outrunning issues from the previous episodes, but I think this was definitely in terms of like clean exposition, in terms of character building,
for Cammy at least.
Well, not just character, I mean, like not just Cammy, but also Chase.
Yeah.
In terms of personality, charm, wit, I think overall this is just a very solid episode. It's maybe not the funniest episode. It's not the funniest episode, that's for sure, but it's a good episode.
Well, that cafeteria scene was pretty funny.
Yeah, but it was like that was a blip as opposed to the laugh out loud session that was Cammy in the last
People
episode.
are dying, Raymond. Why are we going to laugh now, huh? People are dying.
It's Rooster Teeth.
We suppose. We don't know.
People. That's what people do.
No,
People die. It's hilarious.
Oh, remind me.
Die when they are killed.
They do die when they're killed. Damn it.
And I think on that note, I think it's about time we wrap this up.
I would like to say a couple, like, real quick about, like, the voice acting. Like, first of all, Kazu, best second girl, boy, whatever you named him. Chase, I need to know more for a main character. Yeah, they were starting to do some stuff, and he's still a little too monotone for what I know he can do, from what I've heard he can do. It's a little too late.
Yeah, I wish they let Michael B. Jordan, like, really
Let it
flesh
go.
out a bit.
Yeah.
I wish they let him act.
Yeah. Dakota Fanning, too, for that matter.
Well, she hasn't really gotten much screen time, to be honest.
But it's all the same, too.
Yeah.
It's all, like, just the same tone, I think.
Yeah, like, really, the only two characters who are really getting to flex their shit are Tennant and Williams, and that's to be expected from both of them.
And Kazu. The guy who voices Kazu is fine.
Okay, yeah, Kazu.
Again,
Yeah,
he's the other experienced voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in a different language. So, like, even though I can appreciate it, so many people might not appreciate it. They might just say, oh, he's a Japanese guy. And it's like, no, he's actually very nuanced. Well, at least he's being somewhat nuanced.
Yeah, I just wish they'd let these actors, like, strut their shit more.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Except Madrani. Madrani's actress, we need a new actress. Or at least let her speak in her native tongue, for Christ's sake, please.
Yeah.
Like, just do the same thing you do with Kazu, please. It would make so much more sense and make it so much better, probably. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not my worst, like, actress, but yeah. I understand.
I mean, for the show, she is.
Not for the show, no. But the show is.
Who's the worst you have?
Fucking Boomstick. Now it's like he's even worse now.
I mean, I was gonna say, now we know that Boomstick, but like, I immediately tanked. Like, but the thing is, he's not a main character, so I can't complain.
But like between
it balances out.
Yaz and Chase, like, come on, like it's still up there. But
Oh no, Chase is still better than Yaz.
No, for me they're tied for me, because I don't know her.
No.
Don't tell me what I think. No, but for real, she sounds a lot like she just doesn't know what to say because she doesn't know where she is and who she is, and I'm sure she's gonna be questioning herself
Maybe
later.
she's just high all the time. Huh?
Maybe.
Where am I?
She just thinks about herself naked being a big robot, but she had no tits. Interesting.
Well, she only motioned to her chest, so maybe she still had the equipment down below, so she was like one of those weird furries that doesn't have any nipples.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're going weird places with that. I don't know. That entire sequence brought out some weird imagery. How does a robot get tits exactly? Like do you attach flesh bags, or are they like mechanically like and hard and like? How does that work? How does that fucking work? Are you like Edie from Mass Effect? All right.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for watching. A shout out to every single one of our lovely patrons and everyone in the Tundra Discord that knows how crazy we are discussing these things. You too can also join the Tundra Discord for $1 or more to any single one of our patrons. That includes me, Fatman, Tom, Britt, or the Floof Artist. All of which should have links in the description down below. And a shout out especially to Tom's patrons who should be on screen now because this is his channel.
Oh yeah, I do need to put those on too. I need to make more of a habit doing that.
Yeah, you should do that. That's
yeah.
Yeah. So I lovely shout out to every single one of those folks. Thank you all so much for joining us for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. I hope you enjoyed our commentary as much as we did, because I think we had a good time here. And next week it'll be back over on my channel, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.